surprises and hidden fees. The good news is...
What the? Oh, come on. Hey guys, this time on Deep Junk, we're not going to do a total build in that we're not going to strip this car and repaint it. It's not often where I get a Hot Wheels or a Matchbox, a mainline car, and you know, would keep the finish on it. Normally I would strip them and then do some body work and repaint them. This one, it's a Hot Wheels 69 Shelby GT500. The body looks good, and the striping on it though is dead on, and it really looks good. So I'm going to keep the blue paint, we're going to keep the stripes, but this car is going to need a ton of detail. Although it was done good, it's still not great, and I got to have my details. So this one we're just going to do a partial on and take what they did and then run with it, and you know, take it to that next level. The wheels, oh my goodness, the wheel, there's no earthly reason why those wheels should be on this car. So those are going to go away, and there's little details on here up on the hood, that 428 where the call outs are, that I'm going to take those call outs off. This being a 69, if it were a 70, that would be a black stripe up on top of those scoops up there. Same car, revinned for 1970, because I guess they didn't sell real good in 69. They had leftovers, but so we're gonna get the, you see that grill and headlights up there, all kind of detail needs up there in the back, underneath, in the interior. Just go off on it and get a fitting wheel and tire. So hold on guys, and we'll get this thing started. Guys, this is the part of the program where I demonstrate to you just how my OCD works and how how picky I am. I don't know a whole lot about Mustangs in general, and even less about Shelby cars, besides that I mean, Shelby, I think the last cars he actually built for Ford were in 67, so 68, 69, 70, these cars are all built by Ford. But the striping on this, my OCD, I started looking at pictures. This stripe should continue from this air vent, I guess it is, forward on the fender, and the GT500 should be in that part of the stripe, not back here behind the wheel. So that's me being goofy. On the hood, that 428 call outs got to go. They don't belong on it. If you wanted this to be a 70, one of the only differences I can see between 69 and 70, since they were the same car, just leftovers, re-vin, you know, put a new VIN on them for 70, would be on the hood. Where those 428 callouts are would be black. It'd be black striped over those raises in the hood. So that's it for our portion of the OCD portion of the program. Alrighty guys, with the Mustang apart, the body's got no real surprises. It's a good detail. Especially those taillights back there. But we're going to add a lot of detail to the body. Grill and headlights and that up there. So no big letdowns there, other than that stripe being a little different. This underbody, the chassis on this, I don't know what it is with these big blocky sections where the axles run through, and you've got portions of the car that look like a truck underneath. We'll do the best we can with that. Got exhaust under there, a little engine detail. I'm not digging those big blocky sections under these things, and those wheels. It looks like like a European turbo wheel that might be on a rally car or something. It's really got no business being on a Shelby Mustang, so those we will throw far, far away. Interior's nice. Some good detail in there. The dash, top of the dash, that shape. The seats looks correct, so that's good to see. And then our windshield piece with the A-pillars and the sun visors on, a little detail on that, and it'll be just fine in like a smoked tinted color. So nothing really to bellyache and complain about. Same old Hot Wheels mainline chassis in plastic. See how much detail we can throw at it. Alrighty guys, after spending a little bit of time with the Mustang, we've got most all of our detail taken care of. And the grill, the lights, padded roll bar, and the stuff around back. We've got one more engine call out on the hood there to get that 428 on the left side. The bottom's done. We've got wheels and tires, the windshield A-pillars, the interior. You know, this is the kind of stuff that I do, these little jobs where you're not changing the color of the car, you're not doing a whole ton of body work, that are just fun, quick jobs. They look good, but you don't have as much time involved when you're dealing with, you know, life's other things. So it's a good hobby, and it's fun. And really, with something like this, if you didn't want to change the wheels, you wouldn't have to drill it apart at all to get some good detail on it. So anyway, we'll get this. We've got one, like I said, one more call out to get off the hood. We've got some details underneath in that. We'll show you when we're done, and also stay tuned when we're done. We'll show you another car that was done in the same fashion with a wheel swap and just detailing it up to make it look good. And we'll show you both of those, the Mustang and that project, right after this. Alrighty guys, not a lot of work to show because there really was not a lot of work done. This was basic, just a good detailing. We weren't chopping up the chassis or stripping the car and body working it. Hot Wheels gave us a good paint job, a really cool blue color, and the stripe was well, it's good enough. It doesn't not accurate, you know, going through the front fender where the GT500 should be up front, but it's good enough. You don't get a whole lot out of a $1 mainline car. So with that and leaving the blue on there, we painted our padded roll bar. We've got our windshield surround done in a flat aluminum. Left the bumpers in blue. I did like that look. It looks like elastomeric bumpers or whatever of the day. Against a chrome mini light wheel, it does look sporty. I don't know how many people would sports car race a 69 or 70 Shelby Mustang convertible. They're kind of hefty, but you never know. You could. Up front, we've got the grill inset done in black. The headlights were picked out of there. Down below, the turn signals were clear in those cars, and we've got the driving lights in the turn signal amber. The marker lights down there were done for us by Hot Wheels. Up on the hood, our hood vents are in black. We got rid of the 428 engine callouts on there. The door handles are done. Not a whole lot inside. The top of the dashboard in a gloss black. The shifter, like I said, the windshield surround, and then the padded roll bar done in a black there. Underneath, it was a black plastic. We did the exhaust with a Sharpie, silver metallic Sharpie pen. This first I've tried one, and it works pretty good. You won't get a lot of like real intricate details with them, but it worked out for the exhaust pretty nice. And all the way back the cross flow muffler, and then the tailpipes back there to the center outlet. We've got some suspension done and gloss black. That oil pan, I don't know if you can see, is a real dark blue. Like it, not a Ford blue. I had that mixed that up, and it was pretty dark, so it's hard to see there. Out the back, the Shelby lettering up there in the top of the deck lid. The inset back there was blacked out. We did the exhaust center dump outlet there, and then picked out the reverse lamps. Hot Wheels was kind enough to do our tail lights for us. So not a lot of real big work done on it, but I think it's a good looking car, and it served its purpose. I needed to do something, you know, a little bit here and there with what's been going on. I could sit down, do a little detail, come back to it the next day, you know, add some wheels, do whatever. And in the same time, now we didn't film this next one, but we'll show the before pictures here of it. It's the same thing. Not a lot was done. We've got a 52 Chevrolet 5-window pickup truck. This one, again, we weren't chopping up the chassis, didn't strip the body or anything. This was the chrome chassis painted up black, changed the wheel and tire. We went at the body with a green scuff pad. Lightened up the letters a lot on this side. The door lettering on this side you can still make out. And the patina, it's my first real shot at doing. I've taken what they did, lightened it up. We've put a little bit more rust and brown and copper together right in front of this fender on our bedside. We made a little bit of mixture of some come off the gas cap there. It streaks down the cab. A little bit more from the cowl area. Lightened up the roof quite a bit. Their patina seemed to just be a splotch. If you can feather it in, lighten it up some, make it look a little more lifelike. Got a little blue in the bed there. They might have repaired that bed at some time. A little bit of patina on the wheel tubs. We spotted in a couple of tail lights, real tiny back there. Left some rust on that tailgate. And on this side, same thing. A little rust coming down off that door handle. Some streaking there. Some rust on the bedside. And on top of that fender, front fender also. And again, with the green pad, just lightening up those letters, aging the paint. And then we've got a turn signal amber in there in the chrome. A little bit of black. It's kind of hard to see. I laced up behind the bars or back end deep in there with a little black. Picked out the headlights. So this is again just something you don't have to. Oops. Focus in there. You don't have to cut the whole thing up and change the world. Or a little air inlet there on that cowl on that side. I blew like maybe the cover, you know, come off of another truck. You know, maybe the guy had a little accidente with it. But it's you know, custom, and it's got the patina on it, and you don't have to change the world, cut up the chassis, and strip things and custom paint every one. You can have fun for the dollar main line, and you don't even have to put the wheels on if you don't want, or you can change wheels from another mainline car. But it's the hobby has definitely helped me relax, and it does exactly what a hobby should. So appreciate everybody for stopping in and checking us out. These cars, both of them, the Mustang and the 52, will be for sale on the eBays. My wife's seller 17 Stacy. So those will be up on there this week. We've got some more cars coming up. I've been able to find some of the, I guess, harder to find ones in the store. Of course, I'm not going to work every day, so sometimes I can stop in on a Tuesday morning at a Walmart and find a harder to find car, I guess. Thanks again, guys. Appreciate it. We will see you next time here. Thank you.